a really great movie, one of my favorite movies is Forrest Gump.
Oh, yes.
When you think about everything that happened to him didn't really seem to faze him. He just sort of went from one opportunity to another and just took it and didn't ruminate about what happened. He just, took every opportunity. And, when all the boats got wiped out and his was the only one standing and the shrimp came and, it was amazing, how he just had this, it almost like he didn't have the ability to have negative thoughts.
That's an interesting, an amazing movie example, because Forrest Gump's mindset actually didn't change. He was always himself, and he maintained that. And yet, it was all the mindsets of people around him that he helped transform, just by being who he was.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's a very good point.
For me, my favorite movie, I think, really that changed my life was The Good Will Hunting. And it was more about the relationship between Matt Damon and the therapist, Robin Williams, and the fact that Matt Damon was really coming from Will in the movie, was really going through a tough time. He came from didn't have much family, and really built a relationship with this therapist and allowed trust and love to come, positive emotions. It was a complete mindset shift during that experience that really changed me in the way that I perceive relationships and information that people give me.
Yes.
So it was definitely something that changed my life.
Yeah, that was great. That's amazing how the emotional was really blocking his success, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was more about, really opening up his mind.
Yeah.
Yes.
And for other people who are interested more about the brain as well, great book, Change Your Brain, Change Your Life by Daniel Amen, as well goes into, how the brain works and how if you change your thoughts, how it can dramatically change your life and the way you think about things and moving forward. I always thought, years ago that it was sort of set in stone and how I felt was really just the way I always was going to feel without realizing that I had a lot of control by just changing what I thought. What do you think, Emmanuel?
Yeah, it's true. Again, we had talked about excuses for saying that you can't change your thought process, and I believe anybody who's going through a crisis is given a gift to prove that this is possible. That it's like What the Bleep Do We Know? That movie is all about your neurotransmitters, and it shows all these graphics of how your mind works and how new thoughts are created and repeated, and habits are formed, and it's all about the fact that we are now, I believe, in a state of evolution, conscious evolution, with all the science coming up, to inspire people that you can do it. No more excuses. You can create the life and the career and the relationships that you've been dreaming about.
Yeah.
And I'm very excited to be alive at this point. I have to say, it's amazing watching all this happen.